my God, this hair. Hi, everybody. It's Amos. Welcome to another video about the Randy. The dreaded Randy shirt. It's getting into fall and winter. You may live in a place where you need some sleeves. And you may not be able to get your hands on the newest LuLaRoe style called the Lene. So your second option, if you can't get the Lene, is the 3/4 length sleeve Randy, which I am wearing. Now, I have a styling video already on my YouTube channel, so you can certainly search for the Randy. But this is kind of like an updated one, because I will admit, when I first got him, the Randy, I wasn't always in love with the Randy. And now that I've had a myriad of different fabrics and styles and colors, and it's, over a year later, I now am in love with the Randy, and I'm going to try to tell you why and help you figure out how to shop the Randys when you're shopping in albums and stuff like that. Because with LuLaRoe, it comes down to fabric sometimes. And for the most part, you're always going to size up on the Randy. But I want to talk about a few things. So we're going to start. I'm just going to loosen it up and give myself some wiggle room. Okay, so the first thing is, if you are new here and you love what I'm doing, don't forget to give me thumbs up. It's so important to subscribe to the channel. It's either up or below. And join my group, shopwithamos.com. www in front of that. So that way I can help you some more and you can shop with me and we can hang out. It's fun. So I want to first say that I have very tiny shoulders. So I know that this is probably not a problem for most women, but I have little tiny shoulders. And so I always have a problem here. And so what happens is, I'm obviously very big busted, is I always get, you see it. You see this happens here. I'm always not really a big fan of that, but whatever. It is what it is. I've had it my whole life. It's with all shirts, not just the Randys. But what happens is when you do size up with the Randy, you may get a little bit of extra material. So usually I just kind of tuck it in there. I just kind of shove it in there. Now, different fabrics, it's not going to be so noticeable. Usually if it is the Magic fabric, which is the 95 polyester, 5% spandex, I'm going to try to see if I have one right here, because of course I'm doing this live. Silly me, silly me. Okay. Magic fabric is the wicked stretchy fabric. It's like awesome, okay? It comes in Julia's, it comes in Irma's, Nicole's, trying to think what else it comes in. It comes in a myriad of stuff. Carly's, and I'm in love with it. I actually think it runs big. I actually think it's stretchy enough where you could actually size down. And I'm wicked in love with it. It's a 95% polyester, 5% spandex. It is what I call magic fabric. Because it's magical. It tends to mostly be stripy stuff. Stripy stuff. Look at it. It's so stretchy. Okay? So it tends to have some type of stretch, or it'll be a solid. So that's kind of important to what we're going to talk about. So the first thing with the Randy is, if you find one that's kind of stripy, it's got stripes here, chances are it's probably magic fabric. Go for it. Go for it. In fact, go for it size down, because it's going to fit. The other thing I want to say about Randy's is I prefer a printed bodice. A printed bodice is going to be a little bit more forgiving if you do have a fabric that's not so stretchy. If you are a 3X girl and you love the shirt and she's going to be tight, you're better off with a printed. I cannot tell you how much a printed body is going to make a difference, okay? Now, here's another thing. Look at the one that I'm wearing. It's kind of faded. Faded sleeves, faded this. This one, super pajama soft, tends to run big. Tends to run a little bit big. So I almost think I could probably go down to a 2X in this one. So if you need a little extra room here, you want a little extra room here, you want a little extra room down below, this one is a good one to start with. Most of these are going to look like this. They're not going to have a print. But look, it's actually kind of loose. Look at the stretch. Look, lots of stretch. So this print, this kind of fadedness, I'm going to get close. It's called heathering. Oh, it feels so soft and it feels really nice. I really am really digging it. And then I wanted to show you, see, this is also another one. It's very lightweight. It's pajama soft. So if you get a chance to ask a consultant, how soft is this? Tell them, does it feel like it's like really thin and pajama soft, almost like a newborn baby blanket, or, you know, just like it's our super, super softest material. And it's just got a lot of nice stretch to it. So you can always go with that. And then I don't think I have one. Of course, I'm doing this live on the fly, and I never plan ahead for these things. I don't know why I don't plan ahead. I want to show you this other Randy, if I have it. And of course, now I can't find it. It's very frustrating. Okay, so there's this other Randy that tends to look like this, but it has, the neckline has ribbing in it. Like, so it's really like little tiny ribs. I don't have any right now to show you. Little tiny ribs. So if you notice the neckline will be a little bit thicker. Little tiny ribs, like an accordion, almost like a pleat in there. That one runs big too. So that is a great one to get. Now, let's just say, for instance, you fall in love with a Randy. She's a little tight. She's a little tight right here. She's okay here. She's okay here. You're going to make it work. You don't like this part. This part is like, I think I just ripped the tag off the Jill. You're like, oh my gosh, it's too tight. What do you do? I'm going to show you. Do not give up on the Randy. Although it may not look fantastic with your jeans or your leggings, it will look so good tucked into a Jill, which this is the accordion pleat skirt that's meant to be high-waisted. It will look good in a Madison with the pockets, the bottom half of the Amelia. It will look good in a Lola. She will look so good. He will look so good in a Lola. That's basically a chiffon overlay, a slip, but it has this same kind of shape to it. And it will look so good. So good. With a Lucy, which is basically the long version of the Lola. It's kind of like a fancier maxi, if you will. These 4 skirts are really, really meant for you to tuck in the shirt and have that fitted bodice. Now, I also want to tell you something else. Throw your Randy over your Carly. Over your Carly. Yep. Turn your Carly into a winter dress by simply adding a Randy over her. And what you're going to do, if it's super tight here, you can also do this over maxis if you want to bring up the maxi. You're going to take this, pretend I have a Carly on, and you're just going to tie him off to the side like that. Oh, that looks actually pretty cute. Great way to hide those belts that you might not like the color of. So when you do that, you can now turn your Carly into something kind of more winterized. That's my next video. If you have any questions or comments, still don't know about the Randy, girls, come on into my group, shopwithamos.com. Remember, with me on your side, I'm going to get you rocking your row. Bye, girls.